I use a bridge all the time in a trial. In a trial, I constantly am using a bridge. What do I mean by that? After my recall, my finish, I'll say good.
Those are stop points, right?
Yeah, and I want my dog to say keep it. What you don't want to do is, why do people fail in trials for the most part? I mean, obviously you can fail because your dog misses a corner. I'm talking for the most part. Dogs are either running around stupid, so they have so much freedom that the dog says, I don't listen to anybody except me. So dog training is capitalism 101. I'm going to use your greed to my advantage. I mean, but you have to behave certain ways. What's another reason dogs won't, they fail in trials is a dog starts losing so much interest and drive that the dog's lagging, it's showing stress and pressure. So there's always this balance. And when I say I'm very pragmatic in my training, I actually mean that, which, is it working? I love that phrase, is it working? So I watch some people, it's real big on the internet right now where people have these, and you see it, all of us that are on social media, they have these small points like, whoa, that was a beautiful sit. Whoa, that was a beautiful stand. Whoa, that was a beautiful retrieve. And then they put the whole thing together in a trial with no rewards or no corrections. And I'm like, I got to see you in the trial. I'm thinking of this one Mally in particular. I'm like, man, that's pretty. I got to watch this. The trial was a complete wreck. But if you watch on social media each little segment, well, yeah, the 3-year-old Mally was looking great on coming back, aus pay, coming back, aus Fuß. But I don't want to see my dog do this in a trial. Fuß, sit, Platz, stay. Like this black dog that I have right now, the best he's going to do is a 95 in obedience. He's not going to V. Hopefully we have bookends. His protection is tracking it real like. So we'll see though. But I definitely don't want to lose him in a trial. What do I mean by that? If my dog has had 23 hours and 45 minutes to do whatever you want, asking for 15 minutes, that's not cruel and unusual punishment. I never want to go into basic position in a trial and be like this. I got the toy. I got the toy. Hey, I got it. No, I want to be here and here. I always, this is just me, you guys. Anything that is you guys disagree with, please ask me to clarify something, because everything I do for a very particular reason. I always pattern train you guys to a degree. What do I mean by that? On my own field, I always take basic position. I always start off with Fuß. So one person in French ring sport said, well, Schutzen's easy because it's a pattern. I said, have you ever thought it's super hard because it's a pattern? And she said, well, what do you mean? I said, it's super difficult because it's a pattern. So my dog knows my dog knows a moving sit's coming after the group. Well, or they start anticipating. Anticipating will kill you. I mean, that will kill you in a actual trial. So
my dog anticipates on every single out. As soon as the helper locks up, he's out.
Well, so anticipation will kill you. What do I mean by that? I mean, so let's just say, like, I think my dog Arno is like Schutzen 3 24 times, shocks like 25 times. That's the minimum. I don't even like trialing a whole bunch, but that's hitting my club trial, getting my 270 at my club trial 270, hitting my regional, my national, and maybe another national event like WDC or AWDF. 4 trials in 6 years, that's 24. And you're not even saying, like, how many can I do? That's the minimum. My dog's not stupid. He knows after the group of sits coming on step 11. I have to teach him not to anticipate. But I always stay through the pattern every time. And I'll reward, but sometimes I'll say sit on step 21, sometimes 30. But I want them to know a sit's coming, but you have to hang on.
Not know when.
Yep, when you have, and if you do anticipate, mine is always right turn on pressure. Every single escape bite, I plots my dog on the escape. Every single time.
I think with your dog waiting for knowing that's coming up, that's when you get like the fast motions, because they're like, okay, there it is, and they throw it down.
So yeah, but you can't anticipate. I mean, that's the key. I still recall my dog. When I first started, I had this female, and one of my trainers, she was breaking to come to me before I called. And he said, Joel, you know she's going to come in the trial when you call her, so just don't call her till the day of the trial. I always felt like I was giving in to her. Like, well, how about I discipline her not to come until, so I did it. I was a good soldier. I'd never argued, and I just obeyed. But I was like, that doesn't make sense. I felt like I was giving in to her. I'm going to call you, but you have to wait till I call you.
So for anticipation, that's not a correction, that's a bridge.
No, for anticipation, I correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I correct on a right turn pressure.
Just like a set of motion people say never call your dog. Yeah, right.
No, I call
I
my.
think it's very important.
So if you guys like, if you take a look at exercises,
What, call your dog out of a sit motion?
Always.
Why?
Because nowadays, most of the points are lost on the mood of the dog. So if your dog looks around in the set of motion,
Because you're always waiting for you to come back now.
It's all about emotion. They want to see a pretty picture. So if your dog's sitting there looking like this,